Yeah! Yeah! What? 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 Yeah! Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T. That was Blazing Sports. Guys, listen, I am back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers that PM work. Shout out to my boy in the building, Mr. What's going on? He said, what's up, bro? Listen, man, I'm back, guys. I told myself today I'm going to do a video. I know it's late, but I got good reasons. So, check this out. I told you guys that, listen, I'm not happy. T-Dub done got big. I showed you guys in my last live video where I was in shape. I am not in shape. I'm telling you right now, I'm sitting down, but I stood up like, holy smoke. Like, I literally got like a full beer belly. So, you know, I was having some car issues, and I was going to pick up a part from O'Reilly's. Something told me to stop at this Quick Trip. Stop at this Quick Trip. Who walks into the Quick Trip, right? Somebody tapped me on my shoulder. T-Dub, what's blazing? I look around. It is Devin Alexander. Some of you guys don't know. Look him up. Devin Alexander, the boxer, 2-division world champion. I believe he was a 3-time world champion, 2-division. I saw Devin like, oh, what's up, bro? You know, I was getting me an energy drink because I knew I wanted to get back to actually committing to working out, cutting back on the drinking, and definitely cutting back on the eating, right? And he said, yeah, man. He says, and I told Devin, I said, man, I done gained weight. I gotta lose some weight. He said, I ain't gonna lie, T-Dub, you got big. You got big, T-Dub. You got big. Listen, when somebody say you got big 4 or 5 times, almost in a row, like, he said, you got big. You got big, T-Dub. Yeah, you got big. I was like, all right, man, I get it. So we said, hey, man, I want you to come down, to this gym today. This is kind of low. What do you know? It's good for it. He said, I want you to come down to the gym today. And can you guys hear me? Yo, yeah, you can hear me. He said, I want you to come out of the gym today. He said, I'm going to get you back in shape. I said, all right, bet. So I told my girl, I said, hey, can you pick the kids up from school today? I said, I'm going to go work out with Devin. Man, listen, man. I got there at 5. I ended up leaving at 8:05. They were still going. My body was cramping. Legs cramping. Listen, I'm telling you, hey, man, shout out to Devin. I got like 30 seconds of him just working. It was a lot of people there. I got 30 seconds of him working with some people. I'm going to post that tomorrow as a YouTube short. But, yeah, man, I got a chance to work out Well, not work out with, more so train T-Dub. T-Dub, and the thing about it, man, I picked up some bad habits. I used to be a trainer, so I was used to pointing out people's flaws. Get your hands up, get your elbows tight, turn your hips, right? I'm used to doing that, but I haven't been throwing no punches in about, man, I don't know, 6 years, 5 years. I ain't threw no punches myself in a long time to be judged by anybody. And then I'm just now jumping back into an actual gym after years. Man, listen, I can tell you one thing. I still got some of it. Listen, when I was in there, I still got some of it. You know what I'm saying? I credit what I do have to you guys for watching me call these fights on these Saturdays, throwing all these punches, you know what I'm saying? So I still got some of it, right? But I was making some mistakes, right? I was letting my hands come right here. They need to be up higher. You know what I'm saying? And just getting tired, man. Oh my God, listen. I haven't worked out that hard in so long. My whole body started cramping. First I started cramping was my right leg because he kept having to, throw these 1-2s, turn your hip, turn your hip, turn your hip. Man, burnt me out like crazy. Make sure I can. Okay, we good. Make sure everything's good. Okay, man, listen, burnt me out like crazy, man. But either way, I'm not gonna lie, man. Very thankful to do that. I didn't think I was gonna last. Listen, if I didn't have to come home to my kids, they were still going. Listen, they were still going. But shout out to Devin. Hopefully, man, I can start getting some content with Devin Alexander. Really, really cool dude, man. I'm glad, fate, God, whatever, allowed us to bump into each other for him to reboot my mind. You know what I'm saying? That it rebooted my mind to want to get back to working out. But now, we got that out the way. Let me turn this heat down. Oh, my gosh. So, let's talk about boxing. Let's make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? All right. Yeah. Guys, listen, I'm in the basement. I still got to run some, it's unfinished. I got to run some, some flex stocks and vents and all that. But I got a little space heater. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I don't even really know where to start with this. I got the Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta LOL. I got people talking about Stevenson. I got my thoughts on Adames, Carlos Adames taking on Shiraz. My thoughts about the commentating and other things leading to Gervonta Davis. Man, I got a lot of thoughts. I don't even know. Like, where do you guys want? Where do you guys want me to touch on first? And I just go off listen. I'm gonna go off the straight cranium with it. You already know how I'm gonna do it anyway. Do you want me to touch on the Shakur Stevenson fight? How he looked at versus Padley? The criticism he getting, is it worthy? Is it not worthy? Do you want me to touch on the Shiraz? I mean, a lot of you guys may not even care about that fight, but I noticed some things in the Carlos Adames versus Shiraz fight. You want me to touch on that? Parker KNO. Listen, I can touch on anything. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I told you guys, I said, listen, I blame myself for not going live enough, getting the videos out. I know I'm a busy man. Listen, man. Listen. 2 kids. Full-time job, 9-10 hours. All right? YouTube. All right? Now start my working out. Listen, that's 2.5, 3 hours stay. All right? Now I got to go to this chiropractor. Back, neck issues. Listen, time is limited. But a man told me you make time for what you need to make time for. And I'm going to make time for this. And I thank you guys for bearing with me while I went through my struggles of not doing it. Listen, all my videos are going to be consistent at the exact time? Probably not. Am I going to start giving you this work? Yes. All right, so since I didn't see anybody tell me where they want to start, I guess I pick a spot myself. Shakur Stevenson versus late replacement Padley. Let me turn this heat down again. All right. First of all, he took on somebody late. Somebody who was literally working a 9 to 5. But I'm going to tell you this one thing about Padley. He might have had a normal job. This dude was not out of shape. If this dude weighed in at 134 point, let's say 134 and a half pounds, he may wait on an extreme short notice. This dude was in shape. Now, he might not preparing to exactly have a fight on that date. But the dude was, he was in shape. Now, the one thing that I've been hearing, I think even maybe from the commentary, somebody told me the commentary is like that, but to be honest, when I'm doing my own commentary, it's really hard for me to hear them. Sometimes I do. The one that really stuck out to me is the Shiraz versus Carlo Adames fight. That one just really stuck out to me. It was just so one-sided and so much of a push for Shiraz. It just stuck out. And then I found out why. And then it made sense. Then it all made sense. So, Shakur Stevenson. Should he get criticized for his performance? What are my real thoughts about his performance? Let's do it. When Shakur was fighting Padley, I can tell this guy can fight. He's a boxer. Padley really wanted to play the counterpuncher role. He really wanted to play the counterpuncher role. Because he was sitting back. So he kind of forced Stevenson to be a little active. But if he's sitting back and Stevenson sit back, it's a very boring fight. And then Padley started jumping in, showing that, in my opinion, he was an okay fighter, but he damn sure was not on the Shakur Stevenson level. This guy, when he rushed in, he was smothering his work, no real power on him. Probably did more harm than good. And in my opinion, it was clearly that Shakur Stevenson was winning these rounds. Now, somebody told me, a little birdie told me after the fight, that the commentators, I can't verify this, sorry, I didn't hear it, but the commentators was acting like Shakur didn't win a convincingly round. Yet, to me, it sounded like they was trying to downplay what he was doing. In my opinion, I think Shakur Stevenson won all those rounds pretty clear. My criticism about Shakur Stevenson is he don't smash the gas. Matter of fact, not even smash the gas. He don't even really try to accelerate a little bit. Like let's say he's going 30, and he wants to say, okay, let's take it from 30 to about 45 on him. See how he handled that. Oh, he handled that? Let's take that 45 to 75 on him. Oh, we can't handle that? Let's get him out of here. Let's smash the gas. He don't. It's like Shakur Stevenson fights at a good, moderate winning pace, and he only really turns it up when you show signs that something hurt you. He doesn't go looking for it. He doesn't push for it. Even though he is clearly the better man, he is clearly winning these rounds, he don't really just, okay, let me go put. Like, we done seen fighters before. We see fighters come out there and fight normal, then all of a sudden a round change, and they are effing after it. They are after it. He doesn't really get after it until somebody hurt. That is my criticism about him. Oh, what's up? I see we got a couple comments. Let me see. Can't make it out. Let me see. Warlock Boxing, what up, champ? Gloves up, big dog. He says, Stevenson outling. Opponent gave him smoke after about. Let me see. Opponent gave him smoke after about Stevenson power. Shiraz should have lost. Hey, we're gonna touch on that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on that too, and I'm gonna tell you who brought it. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts, what I was thinking when it was happening. And I started this off with my second stream, and then I saw a video. And I'm gonna give credit to that person who like, aha, that's why. But so listen, Stevenson don't, man. Like Stevenson, he's a good boxer. To me, when you listen, guys, when you fight somebody that you have no effing idea how they fight, unless you are a Mike Tyson to where you don't care, you just come in and you just and you do that, and that's not. And if you do that, then we understand. But if that's not, if boxing having an IQ and thinking is your thing, a lot of times those guys, you need to know what you up against. Nobody knew, at least I didn't know what Pally was bringing to the table. Shakur Stevenson didn't figure out what Pally was bringing to the table until he saw what he was bringing to the table. He realized that, holy, this dude is sitting back waiting on me, and I'm sitting back waiting on him. So we both sat back waiting. That's a boring fight, right? And it's up to Shakur Stevenson, since he is the champion, he's the ninth fighter, he has to push it. Now, again, I think he won all those rounds clear. They said some of them wasn't. I thought he won all those rounds. Pally, if Pally would have had time to train, I think he's a pretty okay boxer. He's not on no Shakur Stevenson level, but the guy is like I said, I thought from him taking this fight short notice, even though I thought Shakur Stevenson was winning, I thought he did well enough that if he fight again, I want to see how he looks with a full training camp. Now, and again, my only thing about Stevenson is a lot of times, I don't know if he don't have power or he don't take chances with power shots. Like when I watch him take shots, when he's bop, bop, it's like he's throwing those shots to land. He's throwing them to score, but you don't never really see him throwing his all into it. Like when I watch Devin Haney, even though Devin Haney don't really get knocked out either, this guy is throwing. Like Devin is literally trying. He's trying. He's really trying. May not be doing it, but he's definitely trying. It doesn't look like Shakur Stevenson is trying until he has you hurt. And I think he could have stopped Pally earlier if he would have just pushed on the gas a little bit more, right? To make Pally open up. Especially when Pally started throwing wild shots and winging shots. He should have did it. Now, let me talk about Shiraz. All right? Shiraz versus Carlos Adames. I got to be honest. I've been absent a little bit. I didn't know much about Shiraz. I'm not going to lie. I know about Carlos Adames. Didn't know much about Shiraz. I was going into the fight just neutral, right? Neutral. Just want to call the fight. But what I noticed from the beginning is that the two commentators, it's like they was just head over heels for Shiraz. I'm like, why they head over heels for the guy, right? And round one comes out, Carlos Adames instantly coming out. He's looking like he's pushing action. He is pushing action. And Shiraz just kind of back here, right? Didn't do much. I don't even think he let his right hand go. Threw a few jabs. And in between rounds, they're bragging about how he's jabbing. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Oh, Shiraz. Oh, he's going to be the one to take over the division. Oh, we just got to get this. I'm like, are they seeing what I'm seeing? And him and the other guy, they kissing him up. They giving him rounds. I can't see they giving him rounds. And then when the other guy came in with the unofficial scorecard, he had Carlos Adames up like I did. And they talking like they shot, like they watching two different fights. Huh? You got Carlos Adames up? It's almost like, do you know who paid us? You know who they told us to push? That's how it came off to me. I'm not saying that's how it is for real. I'm saying that's how it came off to me. And when that fight was over, I clearly thought Carlos Adames won. Matter of fact, I just remember, I didn't even call this fight to the last 2 rounds. I said, That's why I was able to hear the commentary. Because I said, I'm going to take a round off. I had to take care of my kids. I'm going to fight off, take care of my kids. And I sat back and I was just watching. Really watching, listening. And what the commentators were saying versus what was happening. To me, that's the really, that would be some Doctor Strange stuff. The strange part is, it's not the old days to where they trying to trick people who's not watching the fight, but they hearing it on the radio and you got to go off of they commentating based on who you think won or not. They commentating while people are watching and telling you what you watching, you ain't watching. You are watching this Sherez do beautiful work. I got to be honest. I didn't see anything special from him. I'm not knocking him as a fighter. I'm not saying he's a bad fighter. I'm not saying he did bad. Just saying I didn't see the special stuff that they were saying that we should. If, like I said, I was a person that came in. Like I said, I knew about Carlos Adames. I didn't know much about him. I just want to call it. And all of a sudden, they get to the end of the fight. A fight that I thought Carlos Adames clearly won. And it's crazy to say he got robbed with a draw. And Sherez really got blessed with a draw because it's not a loss. Now, I did a second stream. I'm talking about, like, man, that's jacked up. That looks real funny to me. And I saw a video. It was Boxing Eagle. And he found a clip where, what's his name? Turkey, I can't think of his last name, but they call him Your Excellency. When he was watching the fight, and he went up to the corner of Sherez and was telling him, hey, he's down 2 rounds. He's down 2 rounds. Alerting him from the out. How do you know he's down 2 rounds? And if he's down 2 rounds, if you are a neutral party, you shouldn't say anything. And again, when I was watching them fight, and I Googled, I was thinking, like, the way they was giving him so much favoritism, I'm like, maybe he's from Saudi Arabia. He's not. I think he's from the UK. But then I found out, okay, I think he's Muslim, which he's a Muslim brother of them. And I don't know for sure. Maybe not. He's one of their fighters. I don't know. But either way, I see why they were saying what they were saying. I believe they were saying it because that was a Turkish guy. That was a guy, in my opinion, after I read an article today. They were trying to set him up for a fight with Canelo Alvarez in 2026. And in order to set him up for that fight, they got to build him up now. Talk it, speak it before it happens. Say how great he is now, and hope that he can pull off the wins to do it. So in my opinion, it was a road paved, and maybe even paid, to speak him up. And think about this. If Carlos Adames would have fought even a little bit less, but everybody thought he had a victory, he would have lost his belt. Like, to be honest, what was it? One judge gave it to Sherez. One judge gave it to Sherez, right? Then one gave it to Carlos Adames, and one called it a draw. That's wild. That is wild. And now, this brings me to my point. A lot of people is giving Gervonta Davis a lot of SHIT because they saying that, hey, man, you should take that money, go over there and take the fight. Oh, you scared. You scared to lose. You scared. See, I see it. Because Tank Davis said something like, and I was going to do a video. I was going to do a video, but, I got busy. Whatever. I'm not going to make excuses. I wanted to do a video, but I didn't do it. Plain and simple. Gervonta Davis did an interview, and he said, hey, man, I asked for the Ferraris because I know Devin is their boy, and if I go over there and let's say it goes to the scorecards, he feels they're going to rob him and give it to Devin. And if I'm putting myself in a position like that, I want to make sure I'm paid very well. And people laugh. Oh, they say he's ducking them. He's doing that. He's doing this. But listen, I got to be honest. After what I saw from Sherez, and to be honest, he should have took a loss. I truly believe Gervonta Davis has every bit of a right to be worried that if I go over there, and we already had words with each other, me and Turkey, he already probably don't like me like that. And if I take a fight with Devin, if I don't knock him out, and it goes to distance, and it looks like I should get the victory, there's a goddamn good chance I take a loss or a draw. Look, man. Is this as good as IBFP? What's that, champ? Is this as good as IBFP? What's that? What's up, Miguel? So, let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking. Now, maybe Gervonta would take it. But listen, I got to be honest. I really do think, after me seeing what I saw with Sherez, I think Sherez should have lost that fight. And the judge actually gave it to him. One actually gave him the fight. I'm not saying he didn't win no rounds, but I thought that was a clear loss. Clear loss. Now, guys, if you see me breathing, sniffling, listen, in case you're just coming in, you guys know Devin Alexander. If you don't, Google Devin Alexander, boxer from St. Louis. 2-division world champion, right? I was T-Dub. You hear that? That's a sign of having no abs. Here, listen. That's a clear sign of no abdomen definition whatsoever. That's a round cylinder ball, bloated shape, and I got it. So, I was having some car issues. I'm like, man, I got this rattling with my car. What's going on with my car? You know, I could do a little work. I took the wheel off. Tie rod's loose. Like, oh, man, tire. Okay. I said, let me call O'Reilly. Oh, you got a tire. Okay, I'll come up there and get it by this time. And while I was driving, I said, you know what? I'm tired. I told myself, I'm tired of being fat. I'm going to work out today. I'm going to stop, get me an energy drink from Quick Trip, go pick up this tie rod. I stopped by this Quick Trip in St. Louis, and somebody walks in, right? Recognize me, tap me. T-Dub was blazing. I look around in all St. Louis outfit, jacket, and hat. It's Devin Alexander. I'm like, oh, what's up, champ? You know, what you been up, man? I said, bro, what's up, man? What's going on? I said, we got to rap, blah, 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 right? And we started talking, and I told Devin, I said, bro, I got to get back in shape, man. I said, I done really fell off the wagon. And, you know, compared to what listen, you guys look at me now. I see what you guys see. I don't look as bad right now, but I promise you, if I stood up, the bottom of this shirt would not touch my pants. The belly would be showing. I'm not lying. I fell off the mother effing wagon, right? And hit every glazed donut and ribbed mouth open as I fell off of it. And enjoyed it. So Devin said, he says, hey, champ, he said, man, you got to come down to the gym. He said, I'll get you right. I'm going to get you right. Hey, listen, how am I going to say no to being trained with Devin Alexander? How am I going to say no, right? Listen, I used to fight, and I was a coach at a while. But listen, I haven't done nothing for a few years, man. It's been a few years since I've done something. It's been a few years. Like my picture from 2019. Listen, I'll show you guys again. This from 19, and I promise you, I look nothing like this. I promise you, I will not lie. A pinky on it. I'll put a pinky on it. Let me show you. All right, let me put it up. Hold up. See if I can find that picture again. And remember, do not think this is me now. It is not. It is not. Let me see. All right, here we go. So that's my boy Charles. He's a tall one. And that was me right here. That was me, right? With the black little beanie on. That was me. I wasn't listening. And you want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? I I promise you, that was me back then saying I'm out of shape. I need to get in shape because I didn't even do a picture after that. But that was me more bloated. That wasn't even me cut down. That was like almost walk. That was like walk around. That was walk around weight. That wasn't even fighting weight right there. So that wasn't really even my best picture. I promise you, that was not it. But that was the picture I took in 2019. And I ended up, I was training for a flag football game, and I ended up stepping in the hole. I had 2 fractures in my left ankles. I sprained damn near every major and minor ligament in my ankle, and it was so bad it took almost a year to heal. I had to sit with my foot up about 2 months, not 2 months, between 2 weeks and a month like this here. I had to walk in the booth for damn nearly a year. I had to do all this therapy afterwards, and while I was not doing nothing in the gym, I started drinking more, a lot of Jack, Crown, went down, right? Beer. My girl like, drink this flavor beer. No, I it got nothing but sugar in it. Drinking that, right? Man, that weight picked up. In that year of no working out and increasing eating and drinking, it was crazy. Miguel says, boxing podcast. I don't know who IBFP is, champ. And I won't compare, honestly, I won't compare me with anybody, big dog. I compare me with me, and whatever anybody else's do, God bless them. I hope they have success. I hope I have success. I hope we all have success, and I hope that we get so big and we can collaborate and make each other even bigger and not tear each other down. Because unfortunately, that's what I have noticed a lot of black anything on YouTube do. If you are in the same field, let's say you are in a field of promoting men and talking about the bad behavior of women, right? I done seen channels like that talk about nearly the same topics, but because one channel is growing more, the other channel become a hater of the channel and do everything to tear them down, expose them, put their real life out there. Just a brother tearing down a brother. They could build, but they don't want to build. See, I know I'm getting off boxing, but in our mindset, it's like we want to be Highlanders. We want to be the only nigga. There can be only one. We want to be only one. Jews support each other. Asians support each other. Japanese, you know what I'm saying? Mexicans, they build each other up. Even a majority of whites build each other up. We see each other as direct competition, and we tear each other down. Me, boxing channel. There was another channel that said, hey, you guys need to subscribe to me. If I catch you watching anybody else outside of watching me, then I'm going to block you from my channel. So since the channel is bigger than me and we share subscribers, some of them like, hey, T-Dub, I'm sorry, man, I got to unsubscribe, man. And they had people unsubscribe. I'm the type that say, hey, man, subscribe to both. We can't say the same thing. Get what you get from me, get what you get from him. And hell, you going to benefit from it all. Because you don't hear 2 different opinions. But either way, let's keep cooking. Back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers at work. Shout out to Jose Flores who came through on the Cash App after I wasn't even live no more. Listen, I called it 5. I didn't even realize it. My boy Jose Flores right here, man. He came through with 5 more logs. I wasn't even live no more. Listen, you want to know why I'm going to say I'm going to do more lives too? Because when I got people like Jose Flores, in American Path to Travel, Mr. When I got people like that continue to come and show support, I like, listen, Maybe because I'm shadow banned, I'm not pulling the hundreds and thousands of numbers I used to. But I'm gonna give my supporters something to pass at time, something to think about. I'm gonna give them a little bit of my life, tell little jokes with it. I'm gonna give them unboxing work because I'm back at it. So let's go. Yeah, okay, all right. Now I talk so much. Let's get it. Let's see. Where we at? We can you know what we talk about. Let's talk about before I get out of here. Joseph Parker versus Bicoli, right? Man, that was a knockout. But Bicoli, for the love of money, gotta make that money, man. Still the same now. Bicoli was probably offered a bag to take a fight with Joseph Parker in 24 to 48 hours before the fight. When he got that call, he could have been drinking, could have been gambling, could have been eating bad. He was clearly 310 pounds. But when you get offered money like that, man, it's hard to say no, right? It's hard to say no. And he took the fight. And even though he caught Parker with one of them uppercuts, Bicoli didn't look the same. He wasn't as quick as he used to be. He was way more flat foot than he used to be. And Joseph Parker was sharp. Bigger, but he was sharp. See, Joseph Parker was prepared for a fight that day. Bicoli just found out. Listen, Bicoli's probably still had margaritas in his system. He probably still had enchiladas in his system. And man, he walked into the perfect timed haymaker. He walked into a doozy. Joseph Parker hit that man on the top of his head right there. He didn't even see it. Now, at first, I was faulting the judge for stopping the fight. Like, what do you mean? Like, why are you stopping it? He beat the count. It's for some type of interim title. Give him a shot. And I'm like, oh, man, this is BS. You know what I'm saying? But then it came out that I believe the ref didn't do it. Bicoli corner stopped the fight. I don't know, man. Listen, it's 40 seconds left in the round. See if he can survive. If he gets stopped and dropped again, I get it. But if the man can survive and get out that round, what if when Joseph Parker got dropped by Big Bang Zhang and came back to win? You know what I'm saying? We didn't see it before. Tyson Fury getting dropped by Deontay Wilder and come back to win. All right? Why is this way up here, man? Hold up. There we go. All right, so listen, man, I just want to talk a little bit boxing. I hope you guys enjoy something. Again, I'm a post. It's just a little bit of footage. This is when, remember I trained with Devin. I, at this point, was tapped out. I'm not going to lie, man. We got there around 5, probably started closer to 5:30. I probably went to 8. My body was cramping. Listen, my chest muscles, in between my armpits, my both sides, my legs, my body like, what are you doing? We're not used to this. Take your ass home, go get you a sandwich with extra bread, Kool-Aid, maybe some Jack Daniels, and do what you're doing that made us comfortable all this time. I'm not liking this. My body, I got big, man. I am big. But like I said, I worked out with Devin. Then I just recorded like 30 seconds of him doing some mitts with some of the people, man. Listen, Devin, the true dude, man. He put a lot of work in today. He worked just as hard as the people there. He held mitts with damn near everybody in the gym. There was a lot of people. And he held mitts, and he stayed busy nonstop. Even when he got done with mitts one person, and that person was taking like some of a break, he grabbed somebody else. He literally was nonstop. And even though one of the coaches says 8 o'clock, he was like, we still going. He was still going. Man, like I said, man. But again, man, shout out to Devin. I don't even know if he's gonna catch this video or not. But shout out to Devin, Devin Alexander. Good dude. I'm glad he invited me to his gym. I'm cramping right now. I promise you. Right here. And the one thing that scared me tonight is that when I fall asleep, sleeping peacefully, I'm going to wake up with the meanest Charlie horses in my legs. And listen, I don't get no light ones. I don't get the ones where like, oh, I got a cramp. Oh. And then it's go. I don't. I get the one that full lock. It literally feels like it's trying to rip the muscle off the bone. Those are the ones I get. And they hurt. And they send this sharp, stabbing pain. Those are the ones I get. And I'm hoping. Maybe maybe I'll take a muscle relax. Maybe I'll get past it. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Giving you this boxing work. And I'm out. Get some music. There we go. Yeah! I ain't got nothing to drink. I'm thirsty. Yeah! What?